Thank you for tuning in. I'm glad you're here. If you're looking to sell and buy a home at the exact same time, you're in the right place. So in today's home selling tips video, we're going to talk about just that. You'll learn 4 different ways that you can sell a home and buy one at the exact same time. My name is Andrew Finney. Please consider me your real estate geek. I'm always here to help, and my contact information is in the show more description below and at the end of this video. So let's go ahead and really quickly talk about the 4 different ways that you can sell a home and buy a home at the same time. The number one way that you can do it is actually buying the home first. So you're probably wondering, Andrew, how can I buy the home first if I have a house I need to sell? Well, it's simple. If you have a lot of equity in your home, if you have a healthy amount of equity in your home, you may want to talk to a local loan officer about getting what's called a HELOC. A HELOC is a home equity line of credit, or possibly a bridge loan to help you buy your new home while you still own your current home. You will probably need to be able to qualify for owning 2 homes at one time. It is an option to those that have a really high credit score and have enough equity in their home to make it a reality. The lender may want to see up to 6 months of savings that could pay for both homes in the case that you actually have to carry 2 mortgages at the same time. So if that's your case, then that's definitely a way of doing it. It'll probably take a lot of stress off of you since you won't be displaced while you buy your new home. You still have your current home to live in, and then you can put it on the market after you finish moving in at your leisure into your new home. That's option number 1. So option number 2 is actually considering a rent back. So what's a rent back? In different parts of the country, you may hear it as a rent back or a lease back. Now that's whenever you actually put your home on the market, you get it sold first, and then what you do is you have your listing agent negotiate with the buyer's agent and the buyer for a lease back with a term of maybe 30 to 60 days. And the idea here is that you won't be displaced and you'll still only need to move one time because you've already sold your home. So you have your net proceeds, you have your money in the bank to help you buy your new home, and you simply ask the buyer coming in, hey, you know what, I'm looking to buy a new home. Can I stay here for another 30 to 60 days and I'll pay you rent? So hence the term rent back or lease back. That's another option. We do see that quite commonly, and I believe that as the market continues to improve and we see the housing market doing what it's doing with increasing and stabilizing across the United States, we're going to see more and more of this come up where you're going to have sellers asking a buyer to let them do a rent back or a lease back. So it's something to keep an eye out on, because as you sell your home, obviously you're going to be buying a new place or moving somewhere else. So keep that in mind whenever you're also buying a home. If you approach it from the buying mindset, then you'll be able to better sell your home whenever you're selling it. So option number 3 is actually looking at a contingent offer. Now with a contingent offer, that means that you still own your home. Your home may not be on the market yet, and you're going house shopping because you've already got your pre-approval letter from your lender saying that, hey, we can approve you for a loan for your new home. The only catch is that you're going to have to sell your current home for us to be able to make good on it. It's called a contingent offer. So you find the new home that you want, you have your buyer's agent write a really good offer to the seller, explain it. A little seller love letters, like to call them, is often very helpful here. Explaining your circumstances, explaining what's going on, so that you can hopefully get that seller to accept your contingent offer. It is pretty tricky to get a contingent offer accepted, especially if your home isn't currently on the market. However, it's not unheard of, and it can happen. Now, the best tips that you can have, and this is probably going to be one of the most common things that we're going to see going forward into the future, is contingent offer sales from somebody selling their home to buy their new home and buying a home with a home that they need to sell. As the market improves, people move across town, people move up, people move down. This is probably going to be on the rise, and it can be a very tricky thing if you don't have the right team in place and you don't have the process down. So with the process being down, you should always prepare your home to sell first. Work on getting your loan pre-approval letter. Work on getting how to sell your home fast, get your home staged, get your home clean, get it ready to go, and then go house shopping. That way you're ready and have a contract ready to go with your listing agent, who should probably also be your buyer agent, so they can keep everything nice and tight and coordinated for you, and try to seam up those dates of selling the home and buying the new place in the escrow process, so perhaps you can close on both homes within a matter of days of each other. That's an ideal situation if you're able to pull that one off. Or if your agent's actually able to pull it off. But by having your home ready to sell, the moment that you find the home that you want and you make an offer on, gives peace of mind and some comfort to the seller of the other house. Say, hey, okay, if we accept their offer, they're gonna put their home on the market. If your listing agent, who is your is acting as your buyer agent in that other purchase says, hey, here's the deal. The home is in XYZ community, and XYZ community typically sells, the homes typically stay on the market for 21 days, 30 days, whatever the case may be. We believe that we can have this home sold by X number of days, and this is the price, these are the comparables. You submit that information with your offer. It's going to greatly aid and help your case to getting it accepted by the seller, and you're only going to need to move once in that case. So then the fourth option, the last one, is selling your home first. If you sell your home first, you're going to need to have a place to go whenever you get out. And unless you're using that rent back and lease back option in option 2 that we just discussed earlier, then you're going to need to have a place to go, either a short-term rental, friends or family, something like that. You need somewhere to go in that interim, and you're going to have 2 moves in that case, and your stuff is probably going to be in pods or storage units until you close on your new home. These are 4 different ways that you can sell and buy a home at the exact same time. If you have sold your home and bought one at the exact same time and have some advice you want to share, please let us know in the comment section below. I'm going to put my contact information up on the screen right now. If you have any questions about this, or if you need any help, or if you simply just want to say hi, I'd love to hear from you. Now, if you've taken something useful from this video, I'm going to ask you to do 3 things. Number 1, I'm going to ask you to subscribe to this channel. Number 2, I'm going to ask you to like this video. And number 3, I'm going to ask you to share this video around with somebody you know to be able to help. Thank you so much for watching today, and enjoy an amazing day.